looks like. I was messing around showing you. Put your name up here as the title. This is where you pick the final championship game. I have Notre Dame winning in this sample. So this is what it looks like when you fill it all out. What you get is you get a bunch of data that comes in right here, all the team names in order. And what you do with that is, if you're running one of the master brackets that I have, and you have hundreds of entrants, and you're trying to get everybody in here and just making it really simple to score, which I'll show in other videos that I've done in the past, and I'll do one on Selection Sunday showing you how to do this. But you take this data and you dump it into your master bracket, which is over here in this all data area, and you just kind of paste it right here. And then there's a bunch of other formulas that figure out the scoring and stuff, so that whenever you update the master bracket, this must have been the results of last year. Must have been Louisville beating Michigan, I think that sounds right. And those are the total points for the game. Once you put this in here, it automatically scores everybody, and then you get all your points and your scores, and there's a whole bunch of stuff we're going to do with that. But that's for another video. What we have for now is we've got, I can lock this version so that you can only touch these cells where you have to pick stuff. You know, it's pretty easy. Change stuff around. Oh yeah, I was messing around with some rankings. Let's do a little quick pivot table lesson. There's so much you can do in Excel. I spend all day in Excel. I've contracted with the government, with commercial companies, small businesses, everything. I do nothing but Excel applications. So when this part of the year comes around, I pretty much own YouTube when it comes to March Madness tutorial videos in Excel. And I know I've helped out thousands of people. There's a story that George Clooney filled one of these out in like 2010. There's a whole lot of crazy stories. Some people pay me, some people don't. This year, hopefully, more people are going to pay me because this thing is just really awesome. So I'm grabbing some information from, I don't know, it's just rankings of different polls and stuff. I'm going to throw this into a pivot table, and you're going to see more pivot table videos coming from me when it has to do with this bracket. What pivot tables do is, pivot tables are artificial intelligence built into Excel that allow you to do subtotals and move stuff around and make your data move around and be dynamic based on what your thoughts are of what you want to see. And it performs all your calculations in its own little program, its own thing. So what I'm going to do is show you something I was working on with the teams. And what it was the ranking of each of these teams. I'm just messing around here. There's 3 different polls, and they were ranking the top 25 teams. So I'm taking off subtotals here. We don't need them. Leave this poll, and what you start to see is interesting. Well, so this is saying, for example, I think we want to sum up rank. That's what we want to do. Okay, we're summing up the rank that they were given, and it's going to show us the distribution of how they're being ranked in the different polls, and kind of help you along the way if you were going to be picking. Because the bracket that we're looking at right here, this sample, is not up to date yet. Selection Sunday hasn't happened. When Selection Sunday comes, I'm going to put in all the right teams and then get everybody all set, and I won't sleep much Sunday night because everyone wants to get their tournament going on. But in this pivot here, you start to see the rankings for each of these teams. This is Arizona was ranked 4th, and 1st in the AP poll, the coaches poll, RPI poll. You can then sort this and say, I want to sort this by team and by ascending of rank, and it's going to give you the lowest ranks at the top, which is showing that they like Florida the best here, and you know, Florida 1, 1, and 2. Wichita State is undefeated, and they're 2, 2, and 5. They're like, hey, we haven't lost a game. What else do you want us to do? We can't be ranked number 1. Well, that's why we have March Madness, because everybody fights it out head to head. And you get the answer. Massachusetts, Gonzaga, and Kentucky only showed up in the RPI poll. There's all kinds of things you can do here. We'll get more into this later, but this is just a quick little view on pivot tables. Pivot tables are so awesome. You can create your charts like this. I can sum up votes. I don't even know what this is. This is showing the different rankings. So the higher the number, the higher the ranking here, right? Never ends. Pivot tables will change your life if you get into them. It was saved as a .l. All right, I'm saving this file as a .xls so most people can use it in any version of Excel. It's taking some of my qualities of making charts away from there because so the low numbers are the best. So interesting. Yep, we are going to have the coolest bracket ever. Maybe we'll get 6 billion brackets in the Ken's Talk Sprapp tournament this year. So this is your update video for now. There will be a huge video coming Sunday night, so get ready for that. I'll get you on the email list. Let me know how many entrants you have. We'll go over all the master bracket stuff, see if there are any other enhancements I need to make in the master bracket this year. I have a scoring version that scores for upset points as opposed to just scoring for regular points. So people that need special ones, I'm doing them this year. I'm going no holds barred, all bracket all the time for the next week or two. And it should be fun. So you can send me an email, ken@kenstalk.com, and we'll get you going. And merry bracketing because it's a lot of fun. I love that you just have random people around the office rooting for, I need St. Mary's! I need St. Mary's! Maybe, I don't know if they're going to be, Wichita, I got Wichita State all the way. Come on, I need Wichita State knocking over Duke. I need Oregon. It just at a random Tuesday night at the bar. It's the best thing ever. And God bless March Madness. Get Liberty in here. Liberty. I think there's some playing games, so I got to program these playing games. That was a playing game last year. I used to have it highlighted in green. So we'll get all that stuff straightened out. But I'll get you all going Sunday night so you can be ready to roll. You'll email this file to people and we'll get everything going. And that is our Sprapp video of the day. We've got under 10 minutes. Should be fun. Can't wait.